provider from Australia. See, thank you po, Ate Aileen. So we come now to the part 2 of our training for this afternoon, which is doing it right. So yan po yung coverage niya, social media etiquettes, service recovery, problem solving, and handling complaints. So mamaya may encounter po natin at phone etiquettes. Kung yan, magkakaroon din po yan ng activity. So, may I introduce to you our learning service provider. Siguro naman kilala niyo naman po siya. None other than Mr. Jaymar Asagra, our administrative division head. All the way from Europe.
All the way from Italy.
Yan.
Kalahating Albayan. Italy. Anyway, well, hindi pa naman kinangangailangan ng atsara. Hindi pa naman. So, okay pa tayo. Yun yung importante. This is the second part. Social media etiquettes, service recovery, problem solving, and handling complaints. Phone etiquettes, simply put, doing it right. Now, how are we going to do it right? Magkakaroon tayo ng activities later. So, social media ethics. Yun yung una. Sino yung may Facebook? Taas kamay. Okay, nakakatulog na. Yung kabila, wala ba? O kunwari walang Facebook? Meron. Si Ivan parang nagdadalawang isip kung aamin o meron, wala. Don't worry, hindi ko naman pinapa-friend request. Pero may data ba kayo ngayon? Wala. May wifi. May wifi. Di lang kayo connected. Sino yung may data? Imposible. Kakakubra pa sana kang last week. Ay kang last Monday pa lang.
Saya man, sir. Free man ng messenger.
99 plus man sa 99 pesos sa naman ang 1 week sa Globe. Yung totoo, sino yung may data ngayong araw?
Sila.
Nasa finance group man kaya. Sino yung meron talaga? Yung totoo? Wala. Bababuksan ko lang ngayong araw. Bababuksan ko lang, saglit lang. Just a test of meron. Sinong makakabukas ng Facebook ngayon? Yung hindi yung see photos. Okay, when you go back, so nakabukas ang data mo niyan, pwede pong i-open ninyo ang inyong profile. Open the profile. Yung hindi naman, mamaya pag-uwi nyo, tingnan nyo yung tapos balikan nyo yung sinabi ko dito. You open your profile and then you check what is the latest status update or a shared post or tag post. Gusto ko lang makita ninyo kung what would be the effect pag pinag-usapan natin itong social media ethics versus yung nakita mo sa Facebook. Diba? Pag Facebook, andyan yung different walks of life. Andyan yung depressed, andyan yung happy, andyan yung social climber, andyan yung puro parinig, tapos di naman nga nakatag, itag mo na lang. Tapos hindi mo naman friend, parinig ka ng parinig. Iba naman nakakabasa. Tapos diba, Twitter, isa sa pinakamaingay, syempre Instagram, videos and photos. Tapos yung Facebook, andyan yung mga tulad namin, mga seller, nagatinda, nagla-live sa market, sa Iriga Marketplace. So, andyan yan sa Facebook. So, ano nga ba yung social media ethics? Bakit kailangan natin? Kasi di ba kanina pa tayo, transactions in the new normal covers already social media. Hindi na tayo nakakahon sa face-to-face transaction. We are already using Messenger. There is a Facebook page, bawat offices, merong website. So, kailangan natin i-regulate ang ating social media presence. What we have is the etiquette. Ito daw common sense. This is a golden rule on how you behave online. Yun lang po yun. Kahit anong definition pa ibigay ko dyan, simply put, netiquette or social media etiquettes is a golden rule on how are we going to behave online. Now, I will only be giving some rules or some reminders, as we could say it, paano maging mas makabuluhan ang ating presence, paano mas maging maayos ang ating presence online. Una, remember daw the human. Because at the end of the day, whatever post, whatever shares, whatever tags we have, in social media, mapa-Facebook man yan, Instagram, there will always be the human factor. At the end of the day, tao po yung nandyan. And our typing of characters in the social media platform says so much about our emotions. So, ang all capital letters na mga shoutout, I considered shouting talaga. So, that means a deep emotion, ang lalim na nun, galit ka na, and all. So, remember that, na maging careful tayo. Why I'm not saying about grammar, pag-usapan natin yung grammar about doon later on sa ibang rules. Now, rule number 2, adhere to the same standards of behavior online that you follow in real life. Baka po kasi in real life, marites ka, pero sa Facebook, ikaw yung nagpaparinig sa marites. Na pakiramdam mo, hindi ka marites. Pero in real life pala, ikaw pala yung gossiper. You know what I mean? Yung mapagkunwari. Or baliktad, sa Facebook, ang dami mong sinishare ng mga chika. Pero mag-isa ka lang naman, talaga in real life, hindi ka naman pala chismis kung kanino. Kaya lang, di ba, double standard ang nangyayari. What you do online is different from what you do in real life. Tapos, the worst part is you are sharing, you are posting religious quotes. Tapos people around you are cursing you because you cannot even live up to one of the quotes that you shared. Diba yun yung irony of social media? Napaka fake religious post na nangyayari. Number 3, know where you are in cyberspace. So diba, everything we post, everything we upload, we archive, we hidden, it remains in cyberspace. So paulit-ulit, think before you post. Another one, think before you click, because it's a clickbait. Diba? Yun yung risk lagi ng online. And number 4, respect other people's time and bandwidth. There will always be a time na parang, ay, online si ganito, makausap ko nga siya. Tayong mga government employee are one of those people na prone sa abuse ng social media. Because diba, hindi nawawala yung hat natin as public servant. Yung tipong kahit gabi, may mag-chat sa'yo na client, yung di mo akalain, nahanap na nila yung Facebook account mo. Tapos, unfortunately, nung nag-pop up, hindi mo pa i-read, kaya lang nag-pop up, nagkataon, napindot mo, na-read mo siya. So, nasin mo siya, wala ka na ngayong choice but to answer the query. Sunod-sunod na ngayon siya. So, tayo mismo, we have to respect other people's time and bandwidth kasi baka may ginagawa din sila. So, yun din yung kailangan natin gawin. Rule number 5, make yourself look good online. Alam niyo po yung mga pinag-share natin, sino bang gustong magkaroon ng friend na laging rant na lang yung laman? Di ba nakaka-nega vibes yung pagising mong umaga, may nirarant na siyang kapitbahay, may nirarant na siyang... It cannot be resolved online. Pwede naman yung pag-usapan. And most of the time, customers do that. Nag-run sa social media. Kaya lang the effect of social media in transaction, dalawang bagay. Either yung customer ang napapasama or tayo na service provider ang sobrang sama. Whether may kasalanan tayo o wala. Okay. Rule number 6, share expert knowledge. Isang sample ko nga, like yung mga andito sa LCR, ang sinishare is about paano mag-register sa PhilSys, mag-clarify ng mga bagay-bagay tungkol sa registration of birth, etc. For HR naman, halimbawa, we share some points for interview, for preparing resume, tapos yung ano natin, the RRM about sa disaster. So kung bagay, yun yung mga bagay na pwede natin i-contribute by sharing knowledge. Kasi, di ba, yung social media presence, let's make the most of it. Take advantage of the opportunity. Then rule number 7, help keep flame wars under control. Eto, kung kanina si Marites, eto si Marisol. Di ba may rant na nga sa kapitbahay? Tapos ikaw nag-comment ka, sige Mari, sugurin mo para matuto yan. Ayun. Apoy na nga yung nararamdaman ng kapitbahay, ikaw ngayon ay nag-push pa ng another area para magkaroon. Kung flame wars, flaming is simply put parang instigating or mitigating ng mga bagay-bagay na nakita mo na sa social media. Number 8, respect other people's privacy. Diba, minsan naka-open yung ating mga social media and then pinakialaman na, nagparatingin. Eh di ba, meron niyang privacy policy ang Facebook. Facebook nga mismo. Meron nakalakang profile, sino lang yung pwedeng mag-add sa'yo as friend, sino lang yung makakakita ng post mo, pwedeng selective, di ba? Yung post mo na A, si group B lang. So post mo na B, si group C naman. Pwedeng ganon, di ba? Pwede nyo nang i-customize ang audience. So ngayon, ang nangyari, ikaw na ginawa mo, in-screenshot mo yun, tapos nirepost mo. O di ba, ang gandang gawain. Yun yung pinakamahirap na yun. Screenshot. Yun yung kalaban. Pero pagdating sa performance management, screenshot is the best. Kasi yun yung evidence. Rule number 9, don't abuse your power. Dahil ikaw ay may social media presence, normally, yan na yung inaabuso natin. Dahil tayo ay may presence, tayo na yung marami ng bagay na niraran, marami ng, yun nga, abuse of power in social media results to going back to on flaming, insult sa mga kapitbahay, sa mga kakilala. And number 10, ito lang po yung pinakasimple. Be forgiving. Kasi nga, rule number 1, remember the human. So, rule number 10, be forgiving. Kasi di ba, minsan we judge people on social media based on grammar. Kasi mali yung grammar, mali yung English. Pero pag naintindihan mo naman yung thought, would it matter? Di naman. Even Americans or British, nagkakamali din sila ng grammar. Or iba-ibang appreciation. There is what we call Philippine English now. Kasi iba tayo mag-compose ng sentence. Literal, from Filipino to English. Tama ba? We translate word for word. Yung British and American English, you get the thought and then translate it to an English sentence. So that's very basic for social media ethics. Yun lang po, very simple lang. Hindi natin ito pahabain, huwag natin pag-awayan ang inyong Facebook account. And I always remind people that your social media account is not required for your office mate to be friend. May choice kayo kung sino ang gusto nyo nakikita lang ang nasa newsfeed nyo. So, huwag tayong tatampo kung hindi ka paid friend request ng iyong office mate. Karapatan niya yun, social media niya yun. But for the messenger, since we are using it as a means of communication through office, through clients, yan, I think we really have to address that one. But again, we have to limit. Kasi minsan, na-abuse na din siya. Just because connected kayo, gagamitin yung messenger para you will be caught off guard to do something. Kasi nga, nakita mo na yung message. Yun lang po ang reminder natin. But moving on, I would like to focus now on how are we going to deal with problems encountered in the frontline services. I would like to share with you muna 2 videos. Una, yung first video, you have to list down all the errors or the violations committed by the frontline service provider. Ano po? You have to list down the violations. Yung makakakuha ng at least 2 or 3 na malapit na score ay may papremyo. Pero may naramdaman si Kuya Franco.
Excuse me. I have a couple of questions about the Wi-Fi.
So, how many keys would you like? Hey, dude, what's up? Did you get the tickets? Oh wait, my batteries are low. Quick, come hit the main number. Is that you? Very cool. So what's the plan? Alright, Miss Jordan, here are your keys. And your room is so easy to find. It's just right around the corner, room number 103. Have a nice day. See ya. Hi, I was for room key, room 213. Okay. Just in case you lose this one, would you like another one? Actually, I have the adjoining room as well, 214. Wow, can I get that one? Of course. Thank you. Alright, 214. Thanks, man. Have a good day. Hey, man. Have a nice vacation. Hey, thanks. 213. 213. Here your room.
Okay. Ilan? Ilan po? Ilan yung nalista? Ilan na bilang? Bidding. Ilan? Sa'yo, ma'am? 6. Ilan? 5. Dito sa kabila,
Kayo.
ilan ang bilang nyo?
Isa.
8. Sala ata sa video na napailing ko, kaya saro lang. O ilan, Chad? Ilan sa'yo?
3 lang.
3. Ay, sayang. Walang makakakuha ng papremyo. 7. 7, may 8, may 5.
Dapat 10.
Manay. Tatlo.